What's good, y'all? It's your boy Mark back with another video. In this video, we have a special guest, which is one of my mentees, made 100K on a funded account. So this video is for those who want to see what's possible with funded accounts and also the importance of a mentorship, Discord, and stuff like that. I'm not taking any credit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not taking any credit, but I'm gonna let you guys hear what my student has to say. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe to this channel. I see y'all. We got the guest on here, which is one of my students.
Dang.
What's good, bro?
Hey, chilling, bro. Just, happy, to be in the position I'm in. Happy to be, stay loyal to you for almost 5 years now.
Bro started out with me when I started my first trading group, Vision Forex, you know what I'm saying? Met bro around that time and he just stuck with it. For those who wanted to know, like, how serious is a prop firm, what would you have to say to them for those that don't believe in like prop firms and stuff?
To be honest, I'm gonna be real with you. So I was mainly just going from $1,000 flipping $1,000 accounts to 10,000. I could never get them accounts over $10,000.
Sure.
But then I started thinking about it like 2 months ago, like ever since my brother passed away, RIP him, my little brother, he wanted to do Forex. So I had the thought in my head, like, okay, since I can flip $1,000 to, 10,000 in a week, I could do the same thing with $100,000 to 200,000.
Definitely.
So, he wanted to do Forex. So I'm like, okay, if I want to, make a lot of money real quick, real fast, which is I do like making fast money. I'm not gonna lie, even though it's not always good to, be rushful when it comes to, making a lot of money quickly.
Sure, for sure.
I was like, all right, I'm about to pursue this prop firm stuff. So I'm like, okay, prop firms is the best thing right now. Obviously, my first prop firm account, from I guess 2-3 years ago, I tried it. I kept blowing them. I was even in profit on my I guess like 2-3 of them I was in profit of like 15 to 20,000. I just never took the money because I was so greedy.
Definitely.
But then it progressed, and I guess later on I'm like, okay, the more I take profits, the more secure profits, the more money I have to play with.
Cut you off, but for those who out there who don't believe, you have to have a strategy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you most definitely do. And one of the best things for me that I ever learned from you was putting a stop loss in profit when you in profit. Because when you don't take them profits and you see that shit leave your account and it go negative, you start panicking. Like you really start panicking. And that shit gets serious.
So for those out there who say you don't have to have a strategy, like I say, in my opinion, just like bro said, I believe strongly you should have a map or game plan on what you should do as far as when you coming in these prop firms, because it's easy to waste your money because it's also a business. You know what I'm saying? As far as the prop firms making money, whether you lose or win, So at the end of the day, as long as you have a skill set, you can come in and do what they need to do to get paid. We keep in touch, and like I say, bro, you one of my mentees who've been through a lot. You feel me? In a short period of time and at a young age. Like most don't even know how young you is, and you going crazy. So what is your thinking process when it comes to trading during adversity and tough times and outside of trading, like your mental, when
Okay, so for me personally, I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes you can really feel like when it's about to be a bad day or you about to lose a trade. Sometimes you can really feel that shit. But it's rare for you to get lucky. And I'm not putting my trading fears on anybody else, but it's rare for you to get lucky through a time that you can feel that you about to lose. So personally, like with me, I try to like make sure, I'm good or make sure I'm mentally stable in order to trade. Cause it's a lot of shit that goes on, not just like with trading, cause trading can fuck your week up, your month up, anything like that if you don't have the right mindset. Especially if you invest in money that you're not supposed to be investing, like money that you're gonna pay your bills with or anything like that.
Definitely.
So personally, me, you gotta have the right mindset before you get into this shit, because having the right mindset means everything. And I had the right mindset for 2 days straight.
So would you agree that is literally 90% mental, 10% skill?
Yeah, I agree about that shit. 100%.
For sure.
100% I agree about that shit.
For sure. So for the people who don't know, man, bro is up 100K, bro, like on a funded account. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, like a lot of people are not even able to have the mental to even be in profit when they are, once they get that live account. I don't send out signals, but I give out plays in a way. All right. So all of this is literally coming from his own mental, his own setups, his own vision of the market. But as far as a mentor and as far as a Discord, do you feel as if that is important and that can help somebody speed up?
100%.
Hey,
I'm
man.
not gonna lie to you, 100%. So when it came to me being under your wing and learning everything from you, paying for the one-on-one sessions and stuff like that, everything just became 10 times more clear. And then ever since then, I've been having $10,000 weeks.
One of my consistent students that done went through a lot. So for people who
Most
have
definitely.
excuses, you know what I'm saying? For people who have excuses, I don't have no sympathy for them. When it comes to the charts, would you say it's easier to read the charts with or without indicators for new traders that's coming in?
For new traders that's coming in, I say if you are going to do indicators, because I'm not big on indicators, but I kind of like indicators. I like, market structure and candlestick patterns.
For sure.
So basically, one thing I do like for real, when it comes to indicators is the RSI and the stochastic.
All
Them
right.
the two
Yes,
biggest thing in the 200 EMA and the 50 EMA. So them
sure.
really the 3 to 4 indicators that I really use if you're going to be an indicator user. I wouldn't use no more than that. No more than 3 to 4 personally. That's
Definitely.
just my that's just what I think.
A lot of that stuff being away, ain't it?
But you can have more than one chart too. Personally, I like more than one chart, but more than one chart to help you read it, better from you looking at just one chart and not being able to find a setup or anything like that. And don't force your setup. That's one thing I can say.
That's one thing we talk about cash out FX is basically, high probability setups, man. And when you see these setups, you can literally take advantage of these setups on news days or high supply and demand. So let's just talk a little bit more about the thought process when you are using the big boy lots, when you pressing that buy or sell and you using the lots, what is the thought process, going into that and you looking for those big returns in a short scalping time?
All right, so basically when I am using a lot, so for instance, like some of the days that I do make money, I actually end up finding a setup from the previous trading day. So it'd be around like 4 p.m. and it'll stop. Sometimes 9 times out of 10 at times like this, it will stop at a zone.
Yeah.
And I will look at that zone, and if within the next, I think like 4 hours, like around like 9 o'clock, let's say 9 o'clock come in, and then that 4 hour candlestick form, I'm gonna take a trade right then and there, and then through the night, I'm gonna be up $20,000 because I'm gonna place $200
Sure.
lots. Them $200 lots is gonna be 10,000 a piece. That's 20,000. So right there, I know I got more money to play with than 5%, because they give you a 5% daily drawdown.
Definitely.
So I'm gonna play with it like that, and from there, that's how I go about it. I use my lots accordingly. So if I can get a setup to where I can feel like I can get another 100 pips, I wouldn't even put that much lots. I'll put like 3 of them. I'll put like 3 lots, $300 lots though. But if I feel like it's a little short scalp, I'll put like 10 $100 lots, and then within the next 5-10 minutes, probably less than that, I'll make $10,000 for 10
So,
pips.
so would you say the way that we trade and the way that you are placing those lots is best to scout this way, correct?
Yeah, you can scout. Yeah, it's best to scout that way if you can't find not a long-term trade, but a trade that's gonna give you 100, 100 pips.
Okay.
So you can make the same amount of money that you think you're gonna make in a 100 pip run and a scalping run if you put 10 lots
Definitely.
within 10 pips. So I personally me, I do that. That's what I do. That's exactly how I go about it.
For sure. Basically
That's
just
only if though. That's
but
only if I do have a high probability setup. I won't take that if I don't have a good setup on a 1 minute time frame for a
and
scalp.
that leads me to my next thing for those who are looking to make big returns on these funded accounts. Basically, like you said, you don't go for the home run on every single trade, but you can take advantage of a nice setup, high probability setup, and be good for the month, for the, you know what I'm saying? And
Most definitely.
let's build off of that. Everything. we do is built off structure. All right, it's built off of discipline. It's built off, basically having a game plan. So the instrument that you trade, do you trade more than one instrument, or is it just NAS 100?
Just NAS 100. All I do is focus on one pair. That's one mistake I made, and that's one thing you taught me when first coming into under your wing is focus on one pair. Because I was focused on USD, JPY, shit like that. Just a whole bunch of Euro, USD, all of them at once. And then you like, then I start fucking with Ethereum and Bitcoin. They like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, get on NAS 100. Get on NAS 100. Finally got on NAS 100 about like a year and a half ago. I'm like, man, I'm gonna just focus on this one pair and master this one pair, and that's all I need because I make so much fucking money from it. It's like, what I need to master any other pair for?
It's totally up to the traders to focus on what they're gonna trade on, but I would definitely say just focus on one pair, y'all. Literally one pair. Learn how it moves, learn the ins and outs, the tricks and stuff like that. So you'll know when to risk and when not to risk. Is back testing important or is it not important to you? For those who want to know, because I get these questions all the time about back testing. And so how important is back testing starting out, getting
back
that confidence?
At first, I was not doing that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was winning trades and shit, even sometimes on my $10,000 weeks, I was not doing that shit at all. But then again, it's just like back testing is important now because I'm not gonna lie to you. I back test and I, still trade on demo too. I also trade on demo too, just to make sure what I seen before. If I see that setup again, how high of a probability chance will that setup go for me?
Definitely. So for those who like, why is he trading demo? Demo is not a bad thing. Once again, if you are waiting on your payout, you can literally stop trading on that account, hop on a demo account, and still build your, your skill sets and you getting really prepared for the next payout. So
that's if you always struggling to, stop trading.
Literally. So if you got that problem with overtrading and stuff like that, like I say, you heard he said, y'all, you just hop on a demo and basically just you want to keep your momentum going, but at the same time, you don't want to overdo the account that you literally getting paid out on once you hit a nice amount. So we just want to hop into a few questions, man. Because a lot of people still to this day don't believe in funded accounts, bro. Like I say, I've been paid so many times from funded accounts. And like I say, bro, you ran it up to 100K, bro, in 3 days, 3 or 4 days. How many days it was? You did that?
2 days. You can really say 3, but 2 days.
So as y'all can see what's possible, you got the phone on you where you can show them.
Show you right now. But yeah, being under your wing and shit, like that shit changed my life for real.
Definitely, bro. And for those who don't believe, bro, been literally following and keeping up for like the last 4.5 years, like no cap. He just believed in me. And like I say, bro, I believed in him. That's why we kept going. And literally, you see the end game, you see the result. I got a lot of people that gave up that just haven't reached the next level yet, just because they gave up. But as y'all can see, bro kept going, boom, 100K up.
You ain't gonna gain nothing from giving up. That's why I never gave up. No matter how much money I lost, fast, I wanted to make money. Like when I first started trading, I was making $1,000 without me knowing that how I made that $1,000, and I would keep that trade open, thinking that trade is gonna give me way more money.
Definitely.
And I end up losing it all.
And so that leads to greed, right?
Yeah, that's greed. FOMO, greed, fear missing out on more money. So, it's better to just take what you got right then and there rather than, trying to be, extra and get everything else.
Definitely. Which, once again, guys, we teach at Cash Out FX, literally 90% mental, 10% skill. So I go right here, as y'all can see, our boy went crazy, man. Went crazy. Live account, our Forex funds. Got anything to say to the upcoming traders, bro? Or, what I'm saying, anybody who just doubt Forex and think this shit a scam?
Been around before I was born, before you was born. A lot of people don't know that shit. Don't rush that shit.
Don't rush that shit.
Because what you put, you could put $100 on an account and you can make 1,000 in a day if you smart and you got enough knowledge to do that. But I'm not saying anybody dumb or slow or anything. But me personally, I wouldn't rush it. I just wouldn't rush it. Don't put no money on your account that you ain't willing to lose or you can't lose. Don't be looking for no quick flips because you feel like you got to pay rent. You know, if you got to pay rent, use that money to pay rent and then come back to the market when you get extra money.
The key one right there. That's a key one right there, which I'm gonna talk about in one of my next videos. It's basically that peer pressure, man. When it comes to trading, you're not in the right mindset. Every trade is do or die. So